If you're running ads to acquire more clients for your agency, you need to watch this video because I'm going to show you how you can make more money running ads for your agency without spending more money on ads or being a better salesperson. First, I want to talk about the old way of running ads. And this is the same style that every single person, all the SMMA gurus, and every single person online has preached. So essentially, all you need to do is you need to have a very simple creative, call out your audience, have your offer, have things that you're not, and then call to action. And what happens after that, usually you take them to a landing page or you take them to a Facebook lead form. Then you put them through a lead nurture sequence. And with the lead nurture sequence, a lot of people are currently missing what actually gets a customer or a lead to actually buy. And I'm going to cover the new way. And this is how you're going to have to run ads in 2026 and beyond in order to actually make money from your ads. Because in 2026, what's happened now is ads and everything, the CPMs have risen. It's gotten a lot more expensive to acquire clients at scale. So what you need to do, you need to be better than the average person running Facebook ads for their agency so you can actually scale up your agency reliably. Most people, they'll send it to a landing page, something like this, and then they'll have a pre-call sequence and they might disqualify leads, they might qualify leads. And sometimes on a disqualified lead, what you need to do is you need to go ahead and not put the pixel on that specific landing page whenever you do have unqualified calls. The more data you feed Facebook, the better data that you feed Facebook, the more accurate, you're going to make more money because Facebook's AI is going to learn. And what happens after that, usually they might have an appointment setter if they don't book or if they self-book onto a Zoom call. Then what's going to happen is basically there's two ways. Either they close, they pay, and then they eventually churn. And churn is not necessarily a thing that you could prevent. You could totally reduce your churn, but it'll never be zero in the local agency game. So you want to get it as close to zero, but essentially some clients are going to churn eventually, right? Or there's going to be non-closes. So these are people that after we pitch them, they don't buy, they ghost us, they fall off the face of the earth. And you already spend your ad dollars to get that booked meeting. You already spend that ad dollars to get that showed up call, and you're not going to have any other way to liquidate ad spend. And that's the old way. Now I'm going to cover exactly how you need to be running ads in 2026, and this is how you can actually be profitable running your ads. So in 2026, the mechanism for running ads is still the same. So you have a simple call out, you have a landing page where they can book onto your calendar, you have a Zoom call. But the difference is what's in every single step. So first, if a person opts in, whether through a Facebook lead form or they opt in through a website, what we're going to do is we're going to put them through a 42-day email sequence. And the first 4 emails of this is we're going to tell them who we are, what we do, how we do it, why we do it, and then the biggest case study. So as soon as they opt in, they'll get who we are, what we do immediately. And then we'll wait maybe 15 minutes. We'll send this one, wait an hour, send this one, wait another hour and send this one. And then over 4 hours, we'll send the biggest transformation, common objections on sales calls. And then we start transitioning to every day, authoritative YouTube content, case study, and then we'll start transitioning to every 2 to 4 days. And this will put them through a 42-day email sequence. And within those 42 days, a lot of people are going to just randomly hop onto your calendar by week 2 or by week 4 because they have built more trust in you and they know exactly what your company does, all the things you have to offer. Then what we do at the same time, we'll add them to a newsletter 1 to 2 times per week. And the reason why I keep harping on newsletter is because newsletter companies have sold for hundreds of millions of dollars. And building that asset of having that newsletter, having a big email list is the only asset you truly own. With YouTube, with Instagram, with Facebook, all the algorithms will determine how much reach you have. But the email list will forever be yours until a user unsubscribes. You can always sell that list and also makes your agency more valuable. Because if you want to get acquired by a PE firm or if anybody wants to essentially exit their agency one day, you need to be able to show the people buying that you have different ways where you can monetize. Now, if you want me and my team's help, and we'll give you the exact systems, the exact ad scripts, the exact funnel and whole system of how to actually scale up your agency in 2026, go ahead and click the link in the description and book a call to see if you're qualified for our one-on-one program. Now back to the video. If they only see you running paid ads and you have no organic presence, no newsletters, no low ticket offers, no lead magnet leads, they're not going to value your agency the same as an agency that already has that because the risk is diversified. if you have leads coming in from organic or book calls coming from organic, you're a lot less risky to buy your agency outright versus somebody that relies only on Meta in order to actually get leads in the door. Next, we'll take them through a lander. So this could be a calendar where they could book a call. And first thing I want to talk about is unqualified. So with unqualified people, most people, they just disqualify them and they have nothing else to sell them. However, what we do, we'll sell them a guide, we'll sell them any low ticket offers that doesn't take a lot of time from our team to fulfill. For example, at our company, we sell AI SEO to basically the whole market of local businesses. However, you can also sell them a guide, do it yourself, done with you, in order to liquidate some of your ad spend, because ad dollars are rising. You need to find any way to liquidate ad spend. With your newsletters as well, if they don't book, you can always have affiliate links in your newsletters. You can have low ticket offers in your newsletters. And low ticket offer doesn't necessarily mean they're just going to buy the low ticket offer and then never buy anything else again. Low ticket offers, if it's truly good and your lead magnets are truly good, they're going to buy more and more stuff from you because they trust you, they like you, and they know that you're an authority in the space. Next, most agencies really neglect the brand that they have online. So imagine you're buying something very expensive. You're probably going to search that brand on Google to get any reviews. You're going to search that brand to see if they have any content on the web. If they simply don't exist, you're probably not going to buy from that specific brand. When I was running my first agency, it was a pool building agency. Essentially, the homeowners, they'll buy a $100,000 pool or $200,000 pool. And a lot of people don't even have that organic presence. So it makes Facebook ads a lot harder to actually close clients, just because most people, if they're wanting to spend tens of thousands of dollars with your agency, they're going to try to research you to see what they're getting themselves into. It's kind of like, why do people date before they marry, right? Because they want to see how you are as a person, and they want to see you in your good times, your bad times. They want to see the whole package. Or else people will just marry you without even dating. The reason why people date is so they could see how you are as a person, how you are as a company, and then that's what gets them to buy. So if the first thing that you need to do right now is basically search up on Google, search up your company name. If you can't find yourself on page one, you need to create all the profiles. So Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, your website, YouTube channel, Trustpilot, G2, Capterra, anything online, you need to create pages on those very high authority sites in order for you to show up on page one. And a lot of people neglect, they say that local businesses, their no-show rate is very high. If you have no presence online, nobody's going to show up to a call. Because what happens most of the time, they're going to research your company beforehand. If they can't find any material in your reviews or any testimonials, they're going to no-show the call. Next, our pre-call sequence. So we do the same thing as the intro sequence. However, usually we only let 48 hours in advance in order to actually fill in a slot to book. So how we do it is we usually just front load everything. So with the welcome sequence, we stagger it out over 42 days. However, before the call, we'll have a way faster timeline. So within the first hour, they'll get 4 emails, and then all of this will be 48 hours. In case they do book 48 hours in advance, you need to just provide them with as much information, objection handles, case studies, authoritative content before the call. So you really just need to front load everything when it comes to the pre-call sequences. Next, I want to talk about the 2 outcomes that could happen after a sales call. So they either close, they pay, and God forbid they churn, because you can never get churn down to 0%. You can prevent it as much as possible, but it'll probably never be 0%. You re-nurture them with the newsletter. I've had time and time again where every single week I post 1 or 2 times, and clients that do churn on a different product come back to us on this new product just because they keep getting our newsletters week after week. Even in the past week, from that newsletter alone, a lot of the leads, 5 to 10 leads reactivated with a free audit that we had on our website. 2 to 3 clients re-sign on just because of me shooting out that weekly newsletter. So you really need to re-nurture your list. And with the newsletter, every single person were either a lead, they booked a call, they no-showed us, they closed, are a client of ours, they churned, they didn't close. Every single person gets added to a newsletter, because even having your clients on that newsletter, they know that they made the right decision because you keep posting these authoritative content. No other agencies in the game is currently doing that. So they're going to see you as an authority. They're going to stick on for longer. Same thing goes for the people that didn't close. They're going to keep seeing your content. Eventually, they're just going to pull the trigger and work with your agency. Now for the non-closes, if they're completely disqualified, usually we send them into something like a lower ticket offer that doesn't take a lot of time on our end to fulfill for. And then we also have affiliate offers within the newsletter. and then they're also nurtured with the newsletter. So this is the whole ecosystem that you need in order to actually make the most of your ad dollars in 2026. If you're not doing this, you're probably leaving hundreds of thousands, if not millions, on the table, because the agencies are truly excelling in the local space, in the online space, are all doing this. Every single person has put a lot of money into brand, into YouTube videos, into content, and that's what's getting them the results. Because as soon as you invest that time in the beginning, you're going to get organic clients just coming in from YouTube, from Instagram, and that's a lot easier to close and paid ad clients. If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. Check out some of the links in the description that I have with all the offers that we have for you, and I'll catch you in the next video.